What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing a green hoodie with some really crazy makeup because that's the day that I am having. It's just how it ended up. This hoodie is way too comfortable. I'm sorry, I'm not taking it off. It's you guys just have to love me for me, okay? That's just how it's gonna roll here. If you're wondering why I look a little bit different, or if you're like, something's different about her, but I can't quite put my finger on it, it's probably because I'm wearing a foundation that is too dark for me. So I probably just look a little bit warmer than you're normally used to. I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty foundation right now. I'm currently doing a wear test on it, and I'm wearing the shade 260, which is too dark for me. And I brightened it up with some of my NARS concealer to help balance everything. If you're just wondering that, just thought I'd, you know, clear the air there, get everything, you know, whatever. Anyways, to get into this video, I am doing a tutorial on this look right here. What do you guys think? This is my creative Christmas look that I created with the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. I freaking love this palette. So if you'd like to hear some of my thoughts on the palette, I will link my previous video. I just did more of like a toned down, like not as creative. It's still pretty dramatic, but you know, I just can't help myself. Anyways, I will link my other tutorial, my first tutorial with this palette down below, and you can see like my first initial thoughts on it if you're interested in that. But we're gonna keep it kind of straight to the point in this video, so let's get into the tutorial. You guys, I curled my hair for once. I'm trying to like make a habit out of it, like actually make my hair look nice and have some volume and just, you know, a little something something to it. Oh, hey, if you would like to see a hair tutorial on how I curl my hair and everything, let me know. I will do it. How I get these nice little waves, you know? It's something super relaxed and whatever. If you want to see a tutorial on that, let me know, because I'll do it. Okay, so first I'm just going to prime my eyes with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. And I don't normally do this, but because of the look that I have planned out for this video, I am going to take a little bit of just like a neutral like skin tone shade, and I'm just going to put that in my crease area because I don't want any of the shades that I'm about to use to transfer into each other, because I'm going to have them kind of separated. Okay, so I'm going to start in the crease, and I'm going to use the same technique that I used in my Fenty palette tutorial to make the shape like how I made the rainbow cut crease kind of thing. I'm going to use that same technique, and I'm going to be using the green shades in this palette. So I'm going to start with the shade Fickle using my MAC 214 brush, and I'm just going to start to map out how I want that eye. So I do kind of angle it because I like it to come down and out. So I just kind of follow the natural crease. I just extend it a little bit more. I come down and then I kind of go up. Think of Nike. Just do it. Just... Okay, so now taking Fickle, well, still taking Fickle, I'm just going to start to flick that upwards. Bringing it all the way across, and then I'll start to blend some darker shades on the outer portion. Before I go any further, I do want to take my Delium Tools 785 brush and just blend right over the very edge of that. Make sure it's nice and smooth how I want it. My cats are crying outside of the door right now. Go away, Coconut. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade Pine and just start to work that on the outer portion. Start to blend it upwards. And I think that I do want to bring that darker shade just on the base here, just almost all the way in, but not quite all the way in. But I'm going to start to just very, very lightly bring that almost all the way in, just to give it that much more dimension. I'm going to blend the edge here. I'm gonna wipe off my brush and go back into Fickle just to blend out the top of this right here. This is going to be quite dramatic. Okay, so I'm actually going to stop there and I'm going to go do my other eye completely, and then I'll come back on camera and do the rest of this eye. I kind of already have the idea of what I want to do in my head, but I just really like to map it out. And I should really start doing this before I even start, but I always forget to. So I'm going to just kind of map it out on this side, and then I will come back and show you guys how to do this side. So I will be right back. Okay. So I have it figured out. I think it came out pretty cool. What do you guys think? So I'm going to show you how to recreate this on this side. So the first thing I want to do is just take a small little flat brush like this guy, and I want to just kind of carve out the green cut crease we got going on just to make it look nice and sharp. That's my cat right there. Coconut, don't! Ah. Okay, so no other colors will transfer onto that creamy base that we just put down with the concealer. I'm going to set it with a little bit of just a skin color powder. You could even use like your translucent powder for this. There's my cat again. Okay, so for the majority of this look, I will be using my MAC 214 brush because it just gives me the precision that I want. So I'm going to go into the shade Passion, and I'm just going to start to create this outer wing here. And I'm not going to take it out as far as I took that first wing because I want there to be that variety there, I guess. I'm going to start to bring that onto the lid a little bit, and then I'm going to stop. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that red color in to meet it. I love this shade name. I'm going to go into the shade Snatched. So pretty. It's this bright, bright red. And I'm just kind of utilizing the shape of the brush to map out the eyeshadow shape. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to kick my cat out of here in just a minute. And I'm bringing it all the way across because I do want the majority of the lid to be red. I just wanted that deeper, darker purple on the outer portion to give it more dimension. I'm gonna bring it all the way over to meet that Passion shade. I'm gonna go in and define the lid here. Gosh, I think my cat's about to do something she shouldn't do. Hold on. No! Oh. Okay, this is not good. Anyways, sorry about that. Okay, and going back into that shade Passion, just going to bring that up onto that red shade. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it there. Okay, so using my Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Stroke, and I'm just gonna really smoke that out on the lower lash line here. And I'm learning that if you're going to use this palette, definitely don't do your concealer before because there will be fallout, especially with that Snatch shade. I mean, that shade was, I really had to grab a lot of product to really build it up. It's a beautiful shade, but you just have to build it up. It wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. And I don't have a name for this brush, but it's just this little teeny tiny fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Frame right here, and I'm just gonna hug that lower lash line with that. So much fallout. And I even put setting powder down and it's still like, I can't buff it away. I have these little red dots all over my cheeks. It's so frustrating. I took a chance. I was like, okay, I'll do my concealer first this time, you know, just try it out. I'm sure I can control the fallout. Bad idea. I'm gonna try to make this work. Oh my god, no! I already put setting powder down, so it's just coming up. Gosh. The struggle is real, guys. Why did I do this to myself? That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm just going to set that again. Alright, so now I'm gonna apply my Giorgio Armani mascara. I love this mascara so much. By far my most favorite mascara ever. Like, ever. And that's saying a lot. I get super picky with my mascaras. Now I'm just gonna pop on some lashes. So my camera ran out of space right after I said I'm gonna put my lashes on, so I put it on off camera. I'm wearing the Ardell 206 lashes, and now I'm just gonna go and apply the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. Look at how glowy my skin looks. Like, it's almost borderline too much, because usually I don't do this much glow. I'm like looking at myself in the viewfinder right now and it's just like borderline too much glow, but wow, I just used the Fenty Beauty highlighter and it is amazing. I got this glow, like I barely had to build it up at all. Like, it just like went on there and it is gorgeous. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I keep looking at the viewfinder because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like wow. Anyways, I'm wearing the shade Mean Money / Hustle Baby. It's the Fenty Kilowatt highlighter. I freaking love it. Anyways, yeah, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm also wearing the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Pencil in the shade 10C with the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Damned. So yeah, I'm wearing those two together on my lips, obviously. Yeah, so here's the finished look. Okay, yeah, so here is my creative Christmas look using the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. I freaking love this palette so much. I will say that with the shade Snatch, that red shade on my lid, that I definitely had to build that one up a little bit more than I thought I would have to. It just didn't go on as like pigmented and powerful as I thought it was going to, so I did have to build it up. But other than that, everything else performed really, really nicely, and I don't mind having to build up a shade as long as it builds well, which it did. So yeah, that's where we are. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you learned something new, and that this video just inspires you to come out of your comfort zone and just to be yourself in some way. That's all I want to do here on my channel, is just to inspire and educate. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Or I'm sorry, I will see you all in Wednesday's wear test. Bye!